And here's how the bike will look inside. The first step, I'm gonna attach the wheel, and before attaching the wheel, make sure you remove the nuts and the locking washer from both sides, because it will be much easier to install it this way, and you do on both sides. So once you remove it, you can remove this protective fork, and you would lift the fork up, and then you would just insert the wheel by lifting the fork, and make sure you put disc brakes between the pads. Okay. And like this. And next you just insert this locking washer, and they use the nut to tighten up from both sides. And same thing on this side. And then you use the wrench to tighten up from both sides. Next step, you need to touch the handlebar, so you would need to remove this bracket with a hex key. So you would remove these 4 bolts first, and next you would get this handlebar, bring it up, make sure you attach it correctly, insert the handlebar, and reattach the same bracket you removed with the same bolts. The next step, after you attach the handlebar, I'll touch the light. You would need to remove these 2 bolts from both sides, like this. And looks like it should be pretty simple. You just reattach it, and I would use this rubber spacer probably inside, so it will stay better. Yeah, I'll use between the mounting, the rubber spacer it comes with, and reattach with the bolts. And you do the same thing on the other side. You will just use this rubber spacer between the light and the bracket, and reattach with the bolt it came with. You do first with hands, and then you retighten. Once you attach the headlight, you would need to reconnect this wire. It's a blue color. You just match 2 arrows and push it from both sides. That's it. The next step, I would attach these fenders. It should be very simple. So what you need to do first, remove this bolt from here, and from both sides over here you remove this 2 bolts. Just insert it here and reattach with the same bolts you just removed. Attach the fenders, and here's how I attach it. The bolt right over here is the one I removed, and reattach the same bolts I removed from the fork. And bike almost assembled. And then next I will attach the pegs. I choose a golden one. I have a red and black. You can buy like different color on the website. So I'll just attach it. The screw from both sides. Do you with your hands first. And then you can use a Phillips screwdriver, insert this in these holes and tighten up. Okay, and you do the same thing on the other side. And here's how the bike will look once you assemble it. It looks really actually amazing, much better in person than I saw on the picture. So I'm 5'11", and just want to show you how it will be fitting you. So the highest position of the seat is about 33.5 inches from the ground. So if you're about 5'9", maybe you can still ride it because I'm 5'11", and actually it's, as you can see, I'm standing and it's just perfect for me. So it's great for the taller person as well. Come with originally with black pegs, but you can also buy different colors. It also comes with a Bluetooth speaker, which is pretty loud. Attach it to handlebar, pretty simple, with only screw over here to attach it, and it will be more fun to ride at the beach or anywhere you're cruising on. Also, you can get one of these back, and it will fit over here perfectly, so it will make even look cooler. The battery, it's looking really cool and nice. Over here is a button to check if it's fully charged. Also, all the information right over here about the battery. It's 13 amp, so it's 624 watt hours. It's not the largest one, but you can buy from the website 20 amps, which will be almost double size, and you can replace it or have it an extra battery if you want to. And the charging port right over here, you can charge it on the bike or over the bike as well. And from another side, you can remove the battery right over here. It comes with a key, and it comes with actually 2 keys, so you can remove it, take it with you inside, charge it, come back and ride it. So it's a very great feature because I have another bike where you cannot really remove this type of battery, so it's a very great feature. As a seat wise, look on the seat how beautiful it is. It's a very soft, actually very soft and pleasant, like to the soft. It's like feels like a leather actually. And over here it says God Bikes. It does looks very much like Super73 if you look, but I think it's even cooler looking, and of course it's less expensive. It comes with a dual suspension, the crown double fork. It's looking really cool, but it's not adjustable. But again, most people never adjust the fork because riding for city. As a travel, looks like about 80 millimeters, but I'm not 100% sure, I didn't measure it, but looks like 80 millimeter travel fork, which should be good, or maybe 60 millimeters, not sure. Headlight, it's a pretty bright. The rear suspension comes really large and looking, not only looking cool, but also it's a air suspension, so air shock. Over here, right underneath over here, there's a valve. You can put the more air to get it much stiffer if you need to. I'm not sure how much for this specifically shock because I didn't find any instruction on it, but there should be some instruction how much air you can put in. So you can put right over here the valve, and it comes with air suspension, which is great. The pegs, which can convert to the if you want to, but I don't think I'm gonna convert. Maybe I will. We'll see. But I like so far as just with the pegs to ride. It's really cool because it's much lighter. The bike weight about 73 pounds as is. Without battery, will be 9 pounds less because the battery weight 9 pounds, and it does come with nice signal lights. You can switch simply. Regardless if it's the light on and on, and the light actually very bright as you can see, and the signals not only the front, also on the rear. So you come with a dual signal lights, front and rear, and nice tail light and brake light. When you press the brakes, the light will turn on, as you can see. So the bike itself really cool and fully loaded with all the features. And look on this display, it's a really large, and it comes with a odometer on the center, pedal assist, which you don't care because you don't have pedals. Once you have the pedals, you can switch pedal assist plus and minus sign. You'll have a trip information. By pressing M, you'll change the odometer reading. Also by pressing F, it'll show you the maximum speed and average speed as well. And on the top over here you'll see temperature, the battery status in voltage, also the date and the time. On the left side you'll find the light turn on and turn off, also the signal light left and right, and the horn, which is great. On the right side it's a full throttle. And to get inside the settings, you just press plus and minus at the same time, and it will get you to settings. In settings, you can find a lot of information you might want to change, but I recommend not to change anything other than maybe set up the clock, and the power maximum is set to the 1000 because this bike comes with 1000 watt motor, continuous power. And then you can change the temperature most likely by pressing M and then minus and M again, so it will change to F, like Fahrenheit. And then I'll just press plus and minus again and see if it changed to Fahrenheit right now. Yep, it says 104.95. I think it's on the sun because I'm outside, so it's showing me high temperature right now. Maybe actually it's a temperature of the battery, I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's outside temperature. So it's hot on the sun. It comes with a mechanical disc brakes, which is 160 millimeters, and the brand is Filo, and the same mechanical disc brakes on the back, on the rear wheel. Come with a Kenda tire, which is 20 by 4 inches with nice nips over here for off-road riding, and it's a puncture resistant tires casting, and it doesn't mean you will not get flat if you're riding on the grass. Most likely you will get flat regardless if it's puncture resistance, but it does have a little bit thicker wall, so there's some wire, so it will kind of better actually. I notice a big difference if it gets flat, but I recommend to put slime in them or flat. The bike comes with metal guards like fenders, both of them. Also it comes with 1000 watt motor, continuous power.